Hello, Vista Viking Festival. My name is Earl Jepson. I live here in San Diego. I've attended a couple of times over the last 15 years. Usually I'm up in Solvang, California, doing my thing. I came a couple of years ago with the Ravens of Odin on invitation. That was the last time I've been down there. I have a very small, I work out of the trunk of my car by myself, and sometimes my wife helps me. I do wood carving. I have, which is mostly what I have. I have art and stuff on paper. Have anything and everything that I use to try to contact with people on especially kids on the Viking culture. The carvings that I do, I always try to, at the end of them, to bring it in, because I handle the carvings to people and to children, and they can feel them, and they won't pick the ends of the carvings. As anybody knows that if you carve, after a while, you can pick the ends and break the ends of them off. I'll go out to my garage here in just a little while. I work out of an area about the size of a closet. I do all my stuff freehand. Also, the stuff that I bring, I've been to England 3 times. Always love to go to the British Museum. I get ideas and I bought things from there. I have things on my table that I have not made. I have a leather canteen bottle, and I have a spectacular carved horn that's carved in the Gothic style. I tried to carve from early Anglo-Saxon period until the late 13th and 14th century, and a lot of my stuff is based on myths and legends, the Sigurd legend, and the Hallistad portal that was in a church in Norway. And I've done 5 of the 7 of those portals. You'll see them in, sorry about that. You'll see them in my art. I have palsy in my left hand, so I'm trying to hold this with my right on my knee so I don't shake you up too bad. My next video, I will go into my my work area. It's not much to look at. People see the things I do and they think I've got a spectacular garage and area to work from. But I've tried to work in wood. And I originally started doing it on long planks, carving on both sides of them. I'd get scrap wood, carve on both sides, because that way people couldn't run off with them. And the wood was expensive, and it was easier for me to take away that way, to take in and out of my car. This is my, these are my tools, some of them. And as I started carving with hacksaw blades and a straight chisel and getting around corners, and I saw more and more stuff. I wanted to do more and more, so of course I needed more and more tools. And my wife says, "Do you use all those tools?" And the answer is yes. On some pieces I'll use almost every one of those, and actually I've got more of them over here for my finer ones that I carve. And people think I have a large area that I work from, but I don't. Oh, 2 boxes, the master mirror, but the master mirror box was angled like a letter A. But here's to give you an idea. You back up here. That's all the bigger it is. Besides the stuff that you see on any of my pictures, I've done wool pulleys, nitty knotties, table legs. I did a large upright warp weighted loom for one group, and I came back the next year and they'd cut it in half so the lady could use it sitting down. The table legs I carved for one group. They actually just left it out in the rain and it was destroyed. So nevertheless, that's one of the reasons why I got away from some of the larger groups. I've never really belonged to a band for very long. I used to belong to the Ravens of Odin in Los Angeles, but I broke away from them. I wanted to be able to have paper on my desk. I wanted to be able to use any and all means at possible, like if kids came by or people came by, to engage them and to be able to talk to them about Nordic culture. had books. Like I said, one of the things, I bring things back that I'd buy at the British Museum, notably the chessmen. I got a couple of those. Also have a silver Durham from the Middle East from about the year about 700. And like I said, the beautiful horn that I have, that is carved in the Gothic style. But again, my name is Earl Jepson, and this is just some of the stuff, and I'll have some pictures. Like I said, I use anything and everything to engage people, to get them to look so they can come over and see, touch, and have more questions. And I never, ever try to act like I'm the last word or the person that knows it all. I want them to look and find out for themselves. We have enough people who will tell you that they're the last resource for everything Viking, and I try not to do that. This beautiful horn, I cannot take credit for it, or the drinking bottle, but it's just so beautiful. Thor fishing. Look who's coming to dinner. And it's taken from another port, a bunch of Viking ships that were in dock. Now I'll move to the other table. These are from my Volsung saga. Granny the horse. Down below, killing the dragon. Killing the dragon. And here's the blacksmith who made the tis tools with his head cut off. There's the blacksmith. him killing the blacksmith, Gunnar in the snake pit. And here they are making the sword. And Granny. The press board for linen. A pouch. James. The tire. A prim stove. Needle case. Bits and pieces of bone work. Difference in ships. A long ship in the north. It's the Sun Compass. Another one of my Missouri boys. This is her old Bluetooth. Then on the back of this one, a little haul before we get going in the morning. Just again, Earl Jepson. Just wanted to say in closing, my wife and I have done Solvang and Cal Lutheran probably for the last 12 to 15 years that we've gone up there. We've also done Elkhorn, Iowa. Just got done doing a tiny little show because of COVID in Oberlin, Kansas, but it was a lot of fun seeing friends and old farmers and kids and stuff that were interested in doing it in the Bohemian Hall out in the middle of the Great Plains. We've done Lawrence, Kansas, also done Lynchburg, Kansas on my way back and forth to see the family. It was a nice thing about my stuff. I had it on and I could just put it in my car, take it with me, and just about show it anywhere. And the nice I had it in my garage, not my garage, but my tool shed for years, and finally 2 years ago, I finally started cutting them all apart, splitting the boards, so my artwork actually hangs in my house now. But also we had a chance to go to Norway, probably the most beautiful country I've been in other than the Sierras through California. Absolutely beautiful, and seeing their museum and seeing the different places. But I just want to say thanks for letting me put my 2 cents worth in. And like I said, I try to engage people any way I can. Don't take anybody's word for anything. You know, there's a lot of people out there who are self-made know-it-alls and know everything. Politely listen to what they have to say, then go look it up for yourself. There's a lot of resources online and books and other people who can certainly keep your interest going in the great Nordic culture. And again, thanks for letting me do this. I appreciate it. Vista Viking Festival.